Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. JTS Wargaming here, and today we are going to take a look at the Micro Art Studio command panel for Infinity. So I had backed this when it was on Kickstarter, and leading up to my, leaving Missouri and moving out to California, I never actually got a chance to open it up and do a review. So we're going to do that today. So let's go ahead and open this. So now this was the Kickstarter edition. So there are actually, I believe, way more options available now compared to what was initially available when this came out. So let's see what we've got inside. So first up, this looks like instructions for magnetizing the panel. Then we've got the rare earth magnets that we'll need. Got a holster, which is actually Molly. So that's kind of cool. I can attach it to my battle foam bags. You could, run a belt hoop through this and kind of have it on your hip. That's just pretty neat. And then here is the panel itself. So on the website, there are various designs that you can choose from for this art backing, and I believe they even have an option for doing custom artwork on the back of the panel for you. So very simply, you have a green side and a red side for all of your order tokens. And then once they're magnetized, you can slide them back and forth. Then we've got a ton of tokens. Let's pour these out. So we've got a set of objective and console tokens. Tons of order tokens. So these are going to be your regular orders. Then these are your lieutenant orders. So we've got some state tokens. Oh, here go the impetuous order tokens. So that's all cool. And we've got another baggie with more tokens. Looks like everything from orders to wounds to unconscious. And then lastly, I don't know. It's actually been so long, I don't remember what this was. It kind of looks like a coaster that was Pakistan themed, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I just don't actually remember what this was for. But I'm probably going to use it as a coaster. It looks pretty awesome. Alright, so let me crack open the magnetization instructions and we'll take a look at that. Alright, so we've got that open, and so I didn't actually realize that that package was two-part. So the very first thing is they give you the MDF components to build a classified deck box. So we'll build that here in a second, and I'll show you what that looks like. And then they give you this adhesive sheet that you can put a little bit of adhesive onto the back of the tokens and then go ahead and glue down a rare earth magnet. So we're gonna go ahead, I'll magnetize some of these off camera, and we'll do a quick demo of how all of this works. Alright, so I did not magnetize all of the tokens just yet, but I did go ahead and fill up the command panel and then did a few extra tokens on the back, just so that, you know, to demonstrate that you have this storage area. I don't know if it was designed to be this way, but these little crossbars, I was able to move them, so you can actually configure the storage section in the back. But yeah, so the panel, I'm actually really happy with it. It works, you know, as expected. You can slide things back and forth. Everything's nice, bright, and colorful, so you can see, you know, just with a quick glance, how many command tokens you've got, how many orders are left, you know, whether, you know, you've used them or not, what type of order even. So we have impetuous, irregular, then our regular all loaded here. And then also on the back, we have regular orders in a different color if you wanted to signify that, you know, it was for a different combat group. So the command panel on its own, I'm very pleased with this. I will definitely be using this in my games of Infinity. Now for the classified deck box, this went together really easy. I used my tacky glue pen, which shout out to Guerrilla Miniature Games. That was where I found out about these. If you're working with MDF kits like this, having that is a godsend. You can get very precise glue lines where you need them and prevent, you know, a ton of overflow. The deck box looks really nice. I think it'll keep your game table nice and tidy. I would not necessarily store my my classified deck in here, just because, like, it doesn't fully close. So, you know, it'll keep the cards in place while it's sitting on a table, but if it's getting jostled in a bag, you know, your cards are going to end up everywhere. It does, however, look really nice. It'll be a cool little accessory down on the game table. My only gripe with this set, and honestly it's more of a me problem, not a Micro Art Studio problem, you know, being a little older and having had crappy eyesight my entire life, I prefer my Infinity tokens to be bigger. I don't mind the smaller tokens on the command dashboard, because, you know, as a unit, the dashboard is big enough. Everything is kind of color-coded, so, you know, it's all good. But when you've got these tiny tokens out on the table, I feel like it would be difficult for me to keep track of the game state. So I do prefer my bigger tokens. Now, I do believe that they do sell bigger tokens, but if the idea was, you know, to have these magnetized and then you can keep everything all together in this command panel, I don't know that I would use, like, these tiny wound tokens, for instance, during my games. I'll probably keep using the larger tokens that I have. But again, the command panel itself, very happy with it. But that's all I've got for today's video. Let me know what you think of the command panel and the other items that we reviewed down in the comment section below. And I will catch you in the next video.